So when it comes to filling out your bracket, we know it can be hard to make your choices. So this morning, John Collett, former Spokane sports anchor and now a professor at Gonzaga, joining us with a few tips that can help you out. Hey, John, good morning to you. Let's jump right in. Folks have a little over 2 hours left to fill out these brackets. What tips do you have?
Yeah, still plenty of time to get your brackets figured out. But yeah, I have a few tips that I would say are generally accepted and some things I'd recommend. The first one of which is you got to pick upsets. Like, that's the best part about March Madness. Pick an upset, because even if your bracket's terrible, but you got that one upset right, like, oh, it feels so good. So pick a 12 over 5. That is the upset to look for. Like, since 2010, a 12 seed has been a 5 seed 40% of the time. So like last year we saw Oregon State beat Tennessee. This year I have UAB over Houston is my recommendation, but we want to be specific with how we're choosing upsets. So a 12 over 5 is a good strategy. The next tip I have for your bracket is we want to prioritize those top 3 seeds in your Final Four. So a 1 seed, a 2 seed, or a 3 seed in each region. That's what we want to be looking for. 70% of the time, at least 3 of those teams, again, those 1 seeds, 2 seeds, or 3 seeds, make it into the Final Four.
Okay.
And then, of course, don't forget, like, all 4 number 1 seeds, they've only made it to the Final Four once, so don't just choose the ones. The ones are good, but don't choose all of them.
That's right, which leads me to my next question. We're actually taking a look at your bracket right now. So I noticed, John, I got to say, you're a professor at Gonzaga, but you actually don't have Gonzaga winning at all, and that kind of alludes to what you were just talking about.
Yeah, and I would say I might be a little more unique in this. Everyone is picking Gonzaga, and I want to echo, like, I want them to win so bad. I would love to celebrate with our Gonzaga community, our Spokane community, a national championship, and they have the team to do it. There's no question. But because everyone's picking them, I feel like it's jinxing them. So I'm trying to reverse jinx it by not picking them, and then hoping that by me not picking them, they actually win. And then maybe in some small, like, consolation prize, if they lose in the Final Four or something, then maybe my bracket's a little closer to being right. But I would say it's not a healthy perspective as a fan. I am rooting for them, but my bracket does not have them.
Oh man, as a Coug, I relate to a lot of this. It's like, you don't want to jinx anything. Okay, let's talk about your favorite part of March Madness, though, and filling out these brackets, because it's really fun and it brings people together.
Definitely. I mean, I think that's it. The games today are going to be so fun. It does feel kind of like Christmas morning, but it's like the community element. I have a bracket with my family. I have it with my buddies from college, just so we saw those bragging rights. And I teach the broadcasting courses at Gonzaga, and in our advanced broadcasting class, we do bracketology shows. And it's not just like creating a show for our students, but it's also a way that we connect with our alumni, our family and friends. So it's alums, current students in their own bracket pool. It's bridging this gap between generations of Gonzaga students for a little, what I call kind of competitive community, and it's a way we all stay connected. And I think that's what's really special about this time of year.
I love that. John, thanks so much for joining us, our resident bracketologist here this morning for us. John, we really appreciate your time. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.